Hello, today is the day for the laser treatments. So this is my before. I really don't know if you're going to be able to see any of this, but this is a circle from a treatment to remove skin cancer. This is a scar, same reason. These are like it's discoloration. Over here I have like, it's like rough and bumpy. It's just like tons of irritation all the time. This is actually from the tretinoin. So for the year that I've been doing tretinoin, these little things will come up and out, and I think they're the things that would have been skin cancer. Yeah, this is a terrible scar from having skin cancer removed. There's just a little bit of crepey texture. I think that's normal for my age, but I don't think you can see any of it, but a little bit, maybe you can see. And then my face, I've been using tretinoin for a year and just been A+ with my sunscreen, so that all really helps. And then I use those light masks, so that all really helps. But I don't think it's gonna do much with wrinkles. I think it's gonna be more like maybe a little bit here, but I quite like those. Those are from Smiling. I don't know if there'll be any sort of, I don't know what changes are gonna come. So this is my before. I've explained that, there's definitely a vanity component for sure. But I heard a doctor a week or two ago say something very interesting. That for a lot of especially women, I'm sure it's true for men and people of all genders, but especially for women, especially for people experiencing post-traumatic growth, there's this element of like everything that has happened in our lives is written in our skin. And often our skin was the scene of the crime. Like I'm writing a whole book about that, but like there's a lot more to our skin than just, oh, do I have this wrinkle, or, my cheek used to be up here and now it's here. There's a component of things have gotten written into our faces, our skin in general, and of course how we carry ourselves. So Soma Yoga undoes so much of like the postural stuff and the stored tension stuff. And we slowly like work through all of that. And then when it comes to our faces, there are some things to try that can be a little bit of an undoing, at least a little bit, maybe over time. And then I've explained before also that I told myself as I was lying out in the sun, this isn't a whole other video, but I told myself, hey, I'll do what I need to do to like take care of my skin later. Or if what they're saying about SPF is true, I'll deal with that later. Well, okay, later has come. So my hopes for today, I think it's going to be pretty painful. I'm taking a snack and some water and a book. my hopes are that the pain isn't too bad. And that I'm able to sleep tonight. Because like I have to be upright. So I don't think I'm going to sleep very well tonight, necessarily. And then my hopes overall for the whole thing, I have a lot of hopes. So I hope I'm able to undo a lot of what I did by lying in the sun, and also, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Undo what I did, what I was told, what I was taught. It's okay. I'm not mad at myself. But now is a chance. I'm like, okay, let's try to heal some of this, because our skin is working really hard all the time. So I'm trying to kind of restore my skin to maybe what it would have been at age 50, almost 55, if I had not been like dark tan in Phoenix for the first 22 years of my life. Yes, I think that's all I wanted to say. Also, just, I'm really grateful that I get to do this, because it's expensive. It is. So I'm grateful I get to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna check back in tonight. Ooh, wish me luck. Bye. Okay, that was not as bad as I expected. It definitely looks like a sunburn. That's what they said it was gonna look like. It hurts. Excuse me, it hurts, but it's not terrible. We'll see what happens. Hello, it's Cami. Okay, so I did it. I slept for a few hours upright. I definitely slept. I just didn't sleep like past the first 4 hours or so. But I'm glad I slept. It's fine. I was, upright after I woke up at like 1. I was like, do I want to lay here more, or do I want to get up and start having tea? If you know me at all, you know that the tea won. So I just thought, so here's my scar. This will show you too, like, this is where she didn't do the treatment. This is where she did. So she did like a little bloop right there on that scar from skin cancer removal. This is a tube top. I'm so glad tube tops are back. So yeah, it's not nearly as dramatic as I thought it was gonna be. I don't know how much you can see. It's like 3 in the morning right now, so, but it doesn't hurt anymore. It is definitely swollen. Like, I am swollen. Yes, the tissues are assaulted. I'm definitely getting those men's thingies, the things that look like pepper. Let's see what else might be interesting for you. I don't know. Not much to say, I guess. I'm relieved that it's over with. I do get to keep having all of my ginseng and ginger and burdock and dandelion and all of the teas that I drink. So that's good, the ginger, and I think all of that will be helping. So that's all good. I don't get to wear my sleep mask, that covers my eyes. I think that might be another reason why I woke up But anyway, and then I guess I'll just end with, well, two things. Wear your SPF so you never have to do this, because this is an assault. Like, what we've done here is to injure my skin so that it will regenerate. So there's some violence to that, but you just have to name it, call it what it is. So wear your sunscreen. Don't get a tan. You're beautiful the way you are. Whatever color you are, you're amazing. Your skin is an organ, like your kidneys are an organ. And then the second thing is, I guess I'm just having compassion for myself. Because I have not been sunburned in decades. And to see what an injury it is, and I'm just kind of reaching back to, I'm just wanting you to see, I'm reaching back to young Cami and loving her. She did confirm that what's being pulled out is like, it's pigment, but it's also, excess pigment, but it's also things that might have become skin cancer. So that's good news. Okay, I'm gonna go have some of my tea now, and I'll check back in tomorrow. Bye. Oh, please like and subscribe. Comment. What's your favorite sunscreen? Bye. Hi. So it's Wednesday. I had the treatment on Monday afternoon. So what is it? Is it day 2? 36 hours later, something like that. I slept, even though I was upright and no sleep mask. I really slept. That doesn't work for everyone. Like, I've told you I'm writing this sleep book. In fact, I'm pretty much done with the sleep book. Yay. It's coming out soon. But for some people, it works. For me, it generally works. Like, if I didn't sleep enough the night before, in general, I will sleep the next night. For some people, it doesn't work at all. And then especially if you get into like that cycle of really worrying about sleep. But anyway, this is not about sleep. I did sleep, which is great. The swelling it's still there, but it doesn't feel as like, before it was like really pushing on, my tissues and stuff. It doesn't look, okay, so I'll just, here's that scar. That one looks red for sure. That was from getting skin cancer taken out. And then overall, it's just not as bad as I thought at all. I don't know if the men's are really gonna start coming in tomorrow or what, but it, I look kind of tan, which I just haven't in so long. I'm not used to it at all. That's just from the pigment coming out, the extra pigment. I definitely have those men's thingies. Those are the little pieces of pepper looking stuff. I've had red things popping out. It feels like sandpaper for sure, all over. It feels like an emery board, sandpaper all over, but I'm I just never touch it. The only time I touch it is if I put lotion on it. So I don't know if those men's are gonna come out. I was talking to my husband last night and he's like, well, you do all those skin treatments. So, I do the light, I do the tretinoin, So maybe I got a lot of them out. I don't know I know I probably sound a little disappointed. I guess I was expecting just expecting a really dramatic process that would show me that there was like so much healing going on. So we'll see. I'm not disappointed. I am just quite surprised. I really thought I, of all people, was just going to be covered in the peppery stuff and covered in the red dot stuff. And I'm not. But it's early. Maybe that happens on day 4 or something. I don't know. We're finding this out together. I feel much better. Like yesterday, I just rested all day. I felt, well, I hadn't gotten enough sleep. Sleeping upright is not a joke. But I just felt very protective. Yeah. It didn't feel like an active injury. It just, I felt very protective. Today, I feel a lot more just normal, like in terms of what is normal? I don't know. My skin is dry. I'll be putting more lotion on. I'm about to run out of the lotion. Like, I went through almost the whole lotion the first night that they gave me. So I'm just going to be going in with my regular, very plain, very occlusive lotion once I run out of this fancy stuff. I was really tracking down like all the ingredients and trying to compare and, is there anything in my regular moisturizing cream that has like no fragrance, no nothing? Is there anything in that could specifically hurt me? Is there anything especially special in the expensive one? And from what I can tell, it's really nice, moisturizing, occlusive cream with no fragrance. And that's what I'm going to be putting on, and not a lot of actives. So fingers crossed on that. That's going to have to happen like probably tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that on camera. Oh, that'll be exciting. There we are. Thought it was going to be way worse. I wore my tube top all day yesterday. Today I'm just going to wear like a really light t-shirt, because yesterday I just didn't want anything on at all. Today I'm going to wear a very light, my softest, lightest little t-shirt. And it's super cold here, but I'm just staying inside because I'm not putting a sunscreen on either. So I'm just staying inside away from the windows. My cat's like, finally. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hello. This is, let's see, today's Thursday. I had the laser on Monday afternoon. So what is it? I don't know, 2.5 days or something? I don't know. I got to sleep not upright last night. I got to sleep lying down. I do have a little crick in my neck, which doesn't surprise me at all. Just from sleeping upright, probably. And just not getting my normal amount of movement and stuff, because I've been staying inside because I can't wear sunscreen. So, yeah, the light's all the way up. The reason I'm filming in here is because I want it to at least be consistent. I know it's not well lit, but at least it's consistent. And also I'm staying away from any sunlight when I can't have my sunscreen on. So that's why it looks like kind of orangish. It's just, I'm in my bathroom. Okay, so not much to report, gotta say. The men's I guess they are what they are. They just are what they're going to be. Not a huge amount. The swelling is almost gone. So it was so swollen, it was like pushing against the ligaments and stuff. And that's almost gone. There's still a little swelling, but nothing too much. Let me see if I can show you this red one. So I talked to my practitioner yesterday. I'm trying to show you this scar. Can you see that? So it's just still red. It got a few of those cherry things. You know, so a few of them, but the men's are still here. The men's is the peppery stuff. I think the pigment here is going to be improved. So this was another scar from getting skin cancer removed. I have 7 of those. So I think when this is all said and done, the pigment here is already looking better. And my face definitely, everything feels like sandpaper. So I had it all in here, and it all feels like sandpaper, but I'm not touching my face very much. Today I will be putting sunscreen on, but probably no other makeup or anything like that. And I talked to my practitioner, and I told her, I'm like, I'm not, like, I guess I thought more would be going on. And she's like, no, that's good. It's good. It's, you know, that's a good thing that you don't have more coming out. Like, it means I had a lot of what I've been doing over time has been working, which is great. And I'm sure that there will still be a benefit from this. And there, you know, there are men's, these little peppery things are here, and they are coming out, and the red dot thingies, you know, they are coming out. So it helped. It just, like I said, I was expecting to just be completely covered in that stuff. I just had this, is it opinion? I had a perception, knowing how many blistering sunburns I've had in my life. It was just like considered a normal part of life, is that you get repeated blistering sunburn. It's weird. Anyway, because I know all of that, I have that lived experience, I was just assuming that, I mean, I know how much damage was done to my skin, so, but I think because I stopped tanning early, yeah, it's starting to flake a little bit. And especially in the last year, I've just been going hard with sunscreen all the time. The face mask, the light mask thingies, all of it. And then all the herbs, you know, I drink all these healing teas. And so anyway, so I guess that's been helping. And then the no alcohol really helps our skin. It really does. That's what sealed the deal for me. It was a vanity thing that finally got me to be like, wait, is this doing me any favors? No, it's not. And then since then, I've like learned, anyway, this is not about alcohol. So I asked her if it would be okay if I use my regular tub of moisturizer, and she said that was fine. I should have brought in my little tripod, but I didn't, because it's early in the morning and I haven't even had all my beverages. So I'm just putting and I'm not washing my face in the morning. I usually don't anyway. I mean, sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. And I just figure Less is more. And you guys, I wanted to put this on last night, but I'm like, no, I said I would do it. I said I would do it with my friends watching the vlog, so I'm gonna wait. It was fine. I took a kitchen knife. So my husband got the bottom of the container of the fancy stuff. He got that off, and then I took my kitchen knife and scraped out every last little bit, and I used a Q-tip to scrape out every last little bit. And I'm not rubbing this in. It probably looks like I'm rubbing it in. I'm spreading it like frosting. And if you do this, you'll see your skin, like I'm spreading this like frosting and my skin just soaks it up. Anyway, so he got the bottom of the container off. I went in there with a knife. I literally was like, I should have filmed that. It was pretty funny. So putting, a knife, I was very careful. Going in with a Q-tip, getting every last little bit of that fancy lotion out last night, because I just really, really, really want a lot of lotion. And so now I'm putting this on, and it feels good. I am not gonna lie. It feels good to get this on because it's dry. So I don't know that there's enough interesting stuff happening to keep up with this daily blog at this point. I'm back to using my normal, just slathering on my cream. I'm not seeing any improvement, but I don't expect any improvement yet. This is still very much the rebuilding part. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll keep doing a daily vlog on this because there's not much going on now. I think that's it. I think we did it. The sandpaper will resolve. I'm not gonna exfoliate. I'm not doing anything. And I can't use my light or my hair mask. So my light mask for my face or my hair helmet thingy, or my tretinoin or any of that stuff. I can't use that for 2 weeks from the time of the procedure. So that's a little weird. I can't use my sleep mask. So I'm sleeping without a sleep mask, which is weird for me. And my little hair bonnet thingy, I'm not using that because I don't want the band of it to rub off. I just don't want any physical exfoliation of any kind or any sort of irritation of any kind. So, I mean, I'm definitely still in the healing, rebuilding phase, but there's not much to put on camera, I don't think. Hi. This is our 1 week check-in after the laser treatments. It's 2 a.m. and I'm awake. And it's funny because in Ayurveda we talk about a nice time to wake up is between 2 and 6. Like that's a chunk of time. There are these 4-hour blocks of time in their Ayurveda clock. But, I never really want to wake up at 2. I'm happy, like, if I get up at 4, that's cool. I'm fine with that. But here we are. It's 2. I'm done sleeping. So here's this guy here. It's much, much, much smoother. So we're 1 week out. I still have another week before I can do any of my usual tretinoin and my light mask. Boy, am I missing all that. I really miss doing it. My sauna, all of it. It feels a little bit sandpapery. That's probably the one place that still feels a little sandpapery. It's smoother. I think the look of it is a little better. We'll see. And then I still have this hyperpigmentation, but like I'm not supposed to have the full results for like, honestly, a couple months. Let me zoom out. But so there's still some redness here, and I'm supposed to have the redness again for a couple months. This texture has improved from before the lasers. I don't know if it looks better. It might look a little better. I can't really tell. This is better in here. It's just not quite so damaged looking. And then I think I mean, my skin looks amazing. So it's gotta be partly the laser. And then this, again, just because the laser results will come in over time as my skin builds itself back up. This scar here from this skin cancer, I think there's an improvement there already. So I wanted to say a little bit about what I've learned. One, I miss doing my light mask because I've got these beautiful hairs here and I want to keep them going from my little bald spot. And over here, it's not as dramatic looking, but it's like, oh, I hope they don't start falling out. Because with the light mask, you really like don't get one unless you're going to do it every day, basically for the rest of your life. Whatever. I don't mind doing that. But I miss the hair mask, you know, the hair helmet and the light mask and the tretinoin, and it's okay. One more week. Here's what I've learned so far with the lasers. My skin had already healed a lot. I had already healed my skin a lot because I definitely had men's. I definitely had the red thingies. Certainly had the sandpaper feeling all over, like even right here. I had sandpaper feelings everywhere. That's all resolved. But I had done a lot to heal my skin. So I guess I really want to say, I'm glad I got the laser. I think it is gonna like really help. And also I had promised myself that when I was a teenager. So, and I've talked about that in other videos, but so, you know, I'm glad I did it. It was a personal integrity thing for myself. But a big surprise to me, a big thing that I learned was that what I have been doing has been helping and working. So there's hope there. Let's say that you are not a candidate for lasers, or you don't have the budget, or you just don't want to allocate the budget. Totally understandable. I learned, like, I have proof that these other things really, really make a difference over time. And by other things, I mean, use your sunscreen every day, no matter what, and reapply it, and use some protective clothing. You know, I've been using tretinoin. Talk to your doctor about that. But you got to get your sunscreen dialed in first. And then all these other things. So I do use the light mask. I do use the hair helmet. But, you know, that might be helping my forehead or something. I don't know. You know, I drink all those teas. Nettle, ginseng, ginger, dandelion, chamomile, burdock root, mallow. all of these teas every day. Did I say ginseng, hibiscus? Don't smoke, don't drink alcohol. It all adds up. It has all really, really helped me. So that gave me a ton of hope. Would I do the laser again? Yeah, I mean, if I... Hi there. So we're at the 2-week mark. Yeah. So here we are. Super happy. I had a little latecomer, it wasn't men's. It was like those things that happen with tretinoin where things will just kind of come out of your skin. That, in my case, that like might have been skin cancer. So I had a couple of those and they came out and they're gone. Overall, I'm just so happy with the results so far. It's supposed to continue to improve. It's not perfect, but I'm really happy with it. That I had like texture improve. This texture here, I have a lot of scars from getting skin cancer removed. And it's supposed to keep improving. Here's this guy. This is a big, nasty scar from a skin cancer being removed. This one they didn't really treat. That's still there. That's okay. And yeah, overall, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna go use my hair helmet and my light mask. And I put my light mask like everywhere. I put it all over. So I'm gonna go do that now. Thank you for being here with me. The overall work that I do with people. So I'm a yoga therapist and a coach, and I help people get to a post-traumatic growth state. So not just like recovering from things, which is hard and we have to do it, but actually like blossoming and growing in a way that we didn't even know was available to us. So yeah, and so, there are a million aspects to that work, one of which is to heal our skin. Heal our skin. Our skin goes through a lot. This is a huge topic, but this is a little bit more about why I'm even going through this journey with you. You don't have to do lasers. Lasers are expensive. There are a lot of things you can do that don't really cost very much money at all. Cover up in the sun in all the ways. I carry an umbrella now, you guys. That's one nice thing about like getting a little bit older is you don't really care. Like I wear an umbrella. I have these big hats. I cover up. Also, I have my sunscreen. It's fun. I get to be that lady. Anyway, I hope that you have an awesome day, or at least a day, and I will see you online with my other types of content, talking more about like yoga and how we heal and doing some yoga sequences with you. I came onto YouTube because not everybody can afford to work with someone like me. And believe me, we are not getting rich. There are so many expenses involved in our work. We have to have all kinds of different insurance and like professional registration and stuff like that. So the fees that we charge go into paying accountants and all these things. But not everybody can afford to do that. But I will tell you, a way that you can quote pay if you're getting like value and learning is to please subscribe and please like. I like it. I look. Please make a comment. My goodness, I would love to see your comment. But the algorithm, it's the YouTube algorithm that when they see the clients reacting to the content, then they know, like, the algorithm, which is code that someone wrote, the algorithm then recognizes, oh yeah, okay, this has value for people. And so we'll send it on to other people. So that's a way that you can pay for being here if you're getting anything from it. Only if you are getting something from it. So subscribe, like, comment, get notifications. I post pretty regularly. Okay, bye. Thank you. Bye.